Okay, so one of the most common questions I get is people asking, how do you tell the difference between a flight threat response and a freeze threat response? Hi, my name is Dr. Lee. I am the CEO and founder of the Institute for Trauma and Psychological Safety, and I wanted to talk about this because these two threat responses can look really similar and they need entirely different things. So first of all, a threat response is what our body does when our nervous system senses that something is dangerous around us. It doesn't actually have to be dangerous, it's just how it feels. And our past painful experiences, aka our trauma, affect how our nervous system determines if something is threatening or not. So out of the four threat responses that our nervous system can have, one is flight and the other is freeze. Now, when somebody is in flight, this is what you're going to see with their body language. Notice the lack of eye contact. Notice it feels avoidant. There's some extra energy, and yet they are disconnecting from you. Now, compare this to freeze. This is how freeze looks. Notice the energy goes, they literally freeze or start dissociating. So they may stop making eye contact with you, but you'll notice that it's almost like this person checks out. Now, the reason that these two nervous system responses are different is because one is coming from our sympathetic nervous system and one is coming from our parasympathetic nervous system. The first one, that avoidance, is I feel danger and I still feel like I can do something to get away from it. So I'm going to avoid it. But there is activation, there's adrenaline in my body as I am trying to escape this situation. Freeze is where we feel like we can't do anything about this. It's where somebody is asking us to remember something or talk about something or do something that feels life-threatening. And so the nervous system literally shuts the brain down. It prevents you from remembering things, it prevents you from thinking about things, from speaking, from really being present in the room. And the reason it's so important to be able to catch these, especially if you are talking with humans about difficult topics, is because the way we respond to flight is to gently call the person back in and help them to slow down. The way that we respond to freeze is we gently call the person back into the room and we help them move and speed up. Now that speeding up is very gentle, but it's a difference in energy. Let me know if this helped and happy to answer further questions.